indisputable fact that excellent leadership remains the greatest challenge of the 21st century. Either in personal, business, religion, politics, social climb, and family unit, leadership or lack of it has been a major contributing factor to the success of individual and corporate world. No wonder nations with better leadership culture outperforms nations with weak and incompetent leaders. Everything rises and falls on leadership. It is against this background that Global Future Leaders Network, whose mandate is to lead and organize the global leadership crusade that will liberate individual, organizations, and nations from negative and slavery tendencies in order to secure the release of amazing potential in them for the good of all, organizes monthly Success and Leadership Summit. We believe your success and leadership capacity will receive a boost as you listen to this insightful message from Pastor Funsho Popola, President, Global Future Leaders Network. You are most welcome on board.
If you inherit wealth and do not have the capacity to create wealth, you will not be able to manage the wealth that you inherited. And that is why we need to learn how to create wealth. Unfortunately, there is no course like that in the university where they say somebody is studying to have a degree in wealth creation. So we have to come out of universities and out of schools to learn what it is to create wealth. There are certain things that cannot give us wealth. Salary cannot give us wealth. Your salary is what your employer think you worth. And it is not in your control. People that make wealth, they are in control of the flow. They are the one that determine, by the reason of what they do, that they determine what volume of money that comes in every month or every week or every day. You don't determine your salary. Even at interview when they ask you, how much do you think we should give to you that will make you come? You mention an amount of money. They are not under any obligation to grant it. In most cases, they will tell you we can't pay up to that. So, when you are craving for wealth, you do not think the way salary earners think only. You think differently. If you're a salary earner, it is high time for you to begin to think again what again to do in order for you to make more money. The way you think to make a living is not the way you think to make a fortune. There are two different things. To make a living means to be able to feed yourself, feed your family, pay your house rent, fuel your car, change your clothes once in a while, meet certain obligations. That's living. The way you think to make a living is not the way you think to make a fortune. To make wealth, you need to think differently. Okay? To be wealthy, you don't discuss salary. You don't discuss wages. You don't discuss time. You discuss results. What is the end result of my week? What is the end result of my day? What is the end result of my month? What will be the end result of my year? Rich men discuss salary. Wealthy people discuss net worth. Rich men discuss salary. Wealthy people discuss net worth. The economic value that your employers places on you is called salary. The economic reward for the value you create is called wealth. I repeat, the economic value that your employers place on you is called salary. The economic reward that you get out of the value you created is called wealth. So that means to make wealth, you have to create value. And that is why we are talking about wealth creation. Because money does not exist primarily in form of currency. It exists in form of value. It exists in form of opportunities. It exists in form of skills. It exists in form of relationships. It exists in form of ideas, thoughts of your mind. That is the real crude form of money. And there are 3 levels of earning, because you need to earn superlatively in order for you to be wealthy. 3 levels. Number 1 is the labor level. Labor level. Majority of us are laborers. But if they ask laborers to raise up their hand, you won't raise up your hand. Because you think that laborers are people that pushes cart at my 12. There are people that carry kaya on their head. That those are the laborers. People that drive forklifts. But the definition of labor means somebody who make money by what he does. That means you have to practically appear every day in order for you to earn salary at the end of the month. You cannot earn money by just appearing for 1 day or 2 days. For you to earn money, if you must practically appear in person, you must bodily carry yourself from home to office. In order for you to earn X amount of money, you are a laborer. And so, almost all of us here can be categorized into that division of laborers. The second level is the level of knowledge, earning by knowledge. Many people earn money by what they know. So, they are hired as consultants. They don't need to get to office every day to work and to earn money. By what they know, by the volume of what they know, organizations are ready to hire them as consultants. Consultants don't go to office every day like staff goes to office. So they are earning by what they know. Now, the third category is the category of wealth. There's few people that earn money by who they are. The fourth category is by what you do, which is the category of laborers. The second category is the category of knowledge, that category of consultant, who does not need to practically appear every day. In fact, they can be allowed to work from home. Okay? The third, people that earn money by who they are. And those are the wealthy people. Who they are. Those are the wealthy people. So, if you do not like what you see, that is, you don't like what you see every month in form of your salary, and you don't have an alternative, you are a laborer. You don't like what you see, and you don't have an alternative, you are a laborer. But you don't like what you see, but you have alternative, you can sell what you know. You have moved into the second category. You don't like what you see, you have what to sell, but you don't even want to sell what you know, and you are still attracting money. You are going to become a wealthy person.
There is no doubt you have been carefully informed by this message. We look forward to your inquiries as you follow us on social media platform. On our Facebook at www.facebook.com/Global Future Leaders. You can also reach us on Twitter at Global Leaders NG. Phone number that you can reach is 080-800-56967, or on our email at globalfutureleaders@gmail.com.